Just going to to Zoom as well. All right, so thank you so much, everyone, for being here. So it's my intention for this episode to do 10 to 15 minutes. That's on Facebook Live and Zoom. Just some exercises for our non-physical energy field, and then to end the Facebook Live and continue on Zoom and do some live transmission channeling of energy with me as, basically the channel, the hose, the conduit, whatever, just holding the energy space so that you can connect to higher dimensional energies, higher versions of yourself, the you that has the answers, the you that's calm, cool, and collected most of the time, that you. So we'll be doing that. So all right, so thank you so much for joining me. I do have two guides of mine that wanted to appear, and they are in the energies of this firstly this beautiful skin here. So I'm holding it up to Zoom. She says hello. Hello. And she is, guys, on Facebook. It's a little bit more purple in daylight. Got yellowish light here tonight, so it's shining in the yellow. So shall I say hi? Yeah, I do look up to like this. Okay. For those people who are wondering how to get more in touch with your non-physical senses, your psychic gifts, your ability to to know things, to be able to feel more maybe into what's the right path for you, or even to, the case of, what do I do first this week? What's my priority? I have a billion things to do. If you're one of those people like that, tuning into your higher senses is going to help you to make sense of what, the most flowing way to get everything done that actually needs to get done. While not clashing with anybody else. Okay. So part of developing your higher awareness is actually doing silly things like this and connecting with your imagination, like a child, okay, without judging yourself. So here I am patting my pet dragon, which I know is a piece of rock, but energetically represents much more than that. Just as you could say a human being is a piece of meat, but energetically we represent much more than that. Okay, we are more than just, the gods are using the word meat sack. We're not just a meat sack, okay? So using your imagination starts to open up the parts of your consciousness in your brain and your heart that actually help that kind of flowing energy of how to make decisions, how to bring better things into your life, let things that are difficult become easier or leave your life, that kind of thing. So that's my first, that's our first tip here for She Gorgeous. Okay, a shout out to Micah Muir, who used this in a light transmission, this lovely lady, and then let her come to me. Thank you. All right, and this other beautiful lady, Sahasraha, came to me too. She is cast resin with gold leaf, and she has an amethyst crystal in the middle of her head, which you cannot see, and orgone crystals inside. Okay, so that's her. And she was also channeled by the shape of her was channeled as well. And so, yes, she really does look like this. She told me her name was Sahasraha, and I just used my imagination to say, hello, what's your name? And she told me it was Sahasraha. And she told me this repeatedly because I wasn't sure that I had actually heard an actual word. And then when I looked it up, I found out Sahasraha means crown chakra in Sanskrit. Okay, so for those of you who are not sure what a crown chakra is, it is an energy center that sits on the top of within the top of your head. So when you know how when a baby is born, they have a soft spot on the top of their head where the bones haven't quite joined together. Um, that's their crown chakra. Yeah, it's being, not only is it good not to have the bones joined together, but for childbirth reasons, but also I find it interesting because it actually keeps that light channel like completely open um, for the child as well. So yeah, so they are fully supported through the birth process and in the early years of their life. Spiritually, they have a really, really strong connection to source, which is super interesting. And I just found that out now. Channeled in. Okay. So yeah, so your crown chakra in Buddhist teachings and other teachings is like a lotus flower. It's on top of your head. You can, with your intention, open it up to allow more light in. Okay, so this is not just light from the sun, although yes, you do get more sunlight literally through into your body if you open up your crown. The guides are saying open up your windows and doors as well. Yes. Um, so they're all good things, not just for your body, but for your soul, for your higher awareness, for growing your higher awareness. If you're wondering, oh, if my lotus flower gets bigger, if you sense it getting bigger, is that a good thing? Yes, it means your awareness is growing. Okay, so good thing. So we're getting a little bit back to a bit more of basics rather than straight into energy channeling today. Hi, Suzanne. I've just seen your name pop up on the live. Please come into the Zoom later if you've just come on the Facebook Live. The post below this one on my Facebook page has the link to that. I'll be doing energy channeling via the Zoom because twice in a row now, as soon as I start energy channeling, the sound drops out of the Facebook Live. Like it's literally and it doesn't come back. So please do that. All right. So thank you. All right. So there's my two dragons again. Yes, I can't stop raving about them tonight. Aren't they gorgeous? Aren't they gorgeous? There we are. Aren't they beautiful? Hello. 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 All right. Okay. Being a little bit silly is also good for your psychic awareness because it raises your vibration. Hi, Ange. So that you can connect to higher energies rather than lower energies, dense energies where you might get tired, depressed, upset, all those kind of lower vibrational energies. Yes, people don't say let's get high for no reason because it's actually high vibrational. And we're going to do it without meds, without any I'm going to call no physical stimulants required to get high during this transmission. Okay. Hi, Sandy. Okay, so in a moment, if you have a glass of water or a drink, that will be actually really good for you right now, or just after you watch this live, because we're moving energy around. It burns up water in your physical body, also nutrients as well, a bit like a hot day does, depending how much you actually connect and shift in your own personal energy field during this session. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get down to business. Okay. All right. So I asked today, what are we going to talk about? They said, Wendy, get all your stuff out. So when people see me in person, if you come to see me at a fair, you will know that I have a lot of things to demonstrate different things in our non-physical energy field because I'm able to see it, whereas most people are not clairvoyant in that light body field area. So if you're wondering what this lovely star is here, which yes, it is a Christmas ornament. Oh, and it works too. Okay, batteries do work. Okay, this is what your third eye chakra would look like. Basically, if I'm just checking. Yes, if you're an ascended master, it would look like this, and it'd be spinning around and make a halo shape. But also, you do not have to be an ascended master to have a third eye that looks this good. Okay. Most people's third eyes are represented by, well, in the drawings that you see a dot in the middle of somebody's forehead, and that represents the third eye. The third eye is actually energetically around your pineal gland and within your pineal gland, which is in the middle of your head, that links the two sides of your brain. Okay, the left and the right hemispheres. Okay, it's very close to the amygdala, and the reptilian brain is about, I guess, about an inch under it, is what they're showing me, and to the back of it. So, all right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get a bit more of an idea of basically trying to sense where this is within your own head space. Okay. All right. So step one, yes, you have a third eye, and it's actually more like an antenna like this than a dot in the middle of your forehead. Okay. All right. There are many ways to do what they call open up your third eye. Okay. I'll just start firstly by telling you why it's I'm not going to say the word closed. The guys are telling me that it's the word dormant in most people. Okay. As in, consciously dormant within most people. Okay. So as we grow up, particularly in the West, we are taught that imagination is something that you do on maybe Friday afternoon when you're writing stories, or it's something that you use in art, and that is it. Okay. So that's number one. So creativity, putting creativity in a box or a little time capsule in your week or something is actually like putting the energy of this thing, because it thrives on creating your third eye, and it thrives on exploring, okay, and curiosity, okay, as well. So the more curious you are, the more likely you are that you're getting more energy to here naturally. Just like as if you decide you want to chop wood and go on a wood chopping contest, you're going to chop wood for fun, and you're going to get really strong arms. Okay, you start using your curiosity, you're naturally going to start getting more light here. Okay, that's the way our energy structure works. Okay, number one. Okay, the other things that close down our third eye energy, or surround it, so that organically slows down the energy field and the light vibrations around it, is chlorine in the water. That is a big one. So if your body's starting to say to you, or your taste buds go, I can't drink water out of a tap, Wendy, it's not on. And I'm saying drink water. I actually mean purified water, water that's been distilled, if you can do that. Boiled water is great for killing germs, but it actually concentrates the other chemicals, because the pure water is actually what is in the steam. Okay, so for those of you who want to get a bit more clarity in your third eye, one of the things you can do is start switching to purer water. I use a water filter from Water Filters Australia. There are other water filters around, but you want one that can get rid of chlorine and get rid of microbes and toxic things. Okay, a lot of the bottled water on the shelf has trace amounts of chlorine in it, and it will actually be on the label, so have a look at that. The best bottled water I've seen in Australia is Puro, Pureau, and it's in a blue cask, and they also come in, like, I think 1 litre, half-litre bottles as well. Okay, so that's it. All right. Okay, all right, so Facebook Live is glitching again. Okay, so if it's glitching, I'm going to suggest that you go into my Facebook page, find the Zoom link on my page just under this live video. Okay, so I'm actually going to close. Guys, sorry, I'm going to close the live down now because the energy is starting to come through. All right. So, and please forgive me because it's not letting me make a comment on the live video to the people who are watching live. Sorry. Okay, but I will send this link through to you for the recordings. Okay. Ending live broadcast. Okay. Hopefully people will come through. One second, just posting that. Okay. All right. So, to those of you who made the Zoom, congratulations. Okay. So, oh, we've got a few in on the Zoom. Hello, everyone. I'm just opening up the chat little box on the side. Thanks, guys. Okay. All right. Third eye. Here we go. Keep going. Okay. So there are all things that you can do to open your third eye. Drink purer water, drink more water, imagine more, be more curious, more creative. All of those things get the juices flowing to that third eye area. Okay. All right. And of course, there are the esoteric energy workers who can blast your third eye with energy and crack it open. And that's interesting. There are YouTube videos that can do that as well, which is how mine opened up through a crackly third eye video. And I'm sorry I don't have the link for that, but there is a ton of stuff out there on YouTube if you watch this and open up your third eye, but understand you can't go back. This is true. The first thing you should do if someone says, oh yeah, we've just done a process to like open your third eye, is dial down the energy like it's a fan or a light globe with one of those twisty knobs. Just with your imagination, dial it down. Otherwise you're going to every time you're curious about something, you're going to get random pieces of information, sometimes when you're focused and sometimes when you're not focused, and it can get very confusing. To say the least. You can get very tired as your body adjusts to having more light come in. Okay, all right. We've gone for that forever, but I'm not going to. Another thing that helps to wake up your third eye is to sit and hum or to meditate or to just sit and, literally stare at a candle and just let every thought that comes into your head or that's created by your head, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And that frees up your third eye energy. Because it's not just a transmitter, it is a receiver. Okay, when people talk about the third eye, they're always talking about receiving, but I'm here to tell you the first thing it does is transmit. Okay, it transmits your thoughts when you try and meditate and all you're getting is your thoughts. It's this little baby going beep, 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 and putting your thoughts out into the world. That's why your partner will say to you, oh, what's on your mind? Just so you know, it's something's transmitting. Okay. All right. Okay. And yes, it is possible if their third eye was turned on and they were psychic, that they might be able to guess what's on your mind. And sometimes maybe if they've been with you for 20 years, they will also be able to guess. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. Okay. So it looks like some of you've made it across to Zoom, so I'm so happy. All right. Thank you. All right. So, all right, guys. So I'm just going to see what else they would like me to talk about with you. Okay. All right. Okay. Not want my chosen topic of conversation, but while I'm talking about your third eye, it is possible, because everything that we do comes, firstly, is created by awareness in some form. Okay. Everything. Either the awareness of you or the awareness of somebody else or the awareness of the collective or the awareness of Gaia or the earth, for example. Everything is created by awareness first. Your imagination is an amazing tool for creating things in the quantum field, which is the non-physical field that exists basically kind of between the air particles in the airspace. Okay, you could call it the energy of consciousness before the Big Bang, which actually wasn't big; it was little, guys. And um, yeah, the energy there. So it is possible that at some point in your past, you might have said, "I don't want to receive things that I don't understand. I don't want to feel things, feel that there are things, maybe ghosts in the house or something visiting you at night that's not, like that's not mum and dad kind of thing. You may have actually put like a guard around your third eye at some point by your conscious choice to say, no, I don't want to see anything. I don't want to feel anything that's not real, quote 3D real, okay, because of something scary or something you don't understand well. So everyone that's watching this is an adult. So just be aware that if you have put something in place in the past for yourself like that, it will actually work as a kind of a shield or like a limiter on the amount of light that you get through. Because the thing is, it's not your third eye being on and working that creates the fear or the, oh my God, what's that? The fact is the things are there anyway, okay? And you either know they're there or you don't know they're there. So as an adult, much better to know what the heck is around you. Um, at least, stick your head up and, kind of check every now and then, like, shine the light around and get rid of the bugs basically, so that your light can shine brighter. You can get on with things in your life more easily. You can have better health, better clarity of mind and heart by shining a light and being willing to see whatever the heck is out there. Okay. That's my suggestion to you. All right, so you might feel a bit scared by doing that. I understand. I had some very scary beings around me as a child, and I completely shut down. I didn't open up, until just a few years ago now. Okay, it's actually about 6 years ago now. So, so as an adult, if you think you're going to go somewhere scary, who do you take? Dragons. Hello. Um, or Archangel Michael, or another popular choice. Really up to you. Now, with dragons are multi-dimensional beings, very powerful. However, you cannot control a dragon. Um, they are still, wild beings at heart, and a dragon will choose you. So if you don't have a dragon guide already, they're very interested in humans. They think we're fascinating, and our world is fascinating. They would really love to adopt humans. So just put it out there that a dragon of love and light you'd be interested in meeting. If in your awareness you feel like there's an egg around, like an abandoned egg, just know that it's quite likely that if you ask for a dragon, you can have a live dragon, or you can get a big giant mother dragon, and she'll give you an egg. Okay, and so you won't feel dragon energy, but you may feel the energy of an egg. All right. Just know that if you check in with that egg, like with your imagination, over time, that egg will actually crack. There will be a baby dragon, and you'll actually be able to, with your imagination, connect in and see it grow over time. This is what's happened to me with this. Actually, no, not one of these. But I have a blue dragon. If you're wondering, if your imagination's going, what color dragon is Wendy's other dragon? I have a blue dragon, and his name is Gus Fahar. For the smoking flames. Okay. All right. So, okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sit quietly for a moment. I'm just going to allow the energy to swirl in. It feels like the energy of the dragons today. Really strongly. Okay. I'm just going to do some humming, which will open up some light channels and some portals for the dragons. And the dragons are not so much, if you have dragons already, they'll be with you. But the dragons are not going to so much come through the portals to us, but we're going to travel to them. Okay, for a few minutes to their world. So the dragons that are connected with us already consciously, to those who are watching on the live and those who will be in the recording, they're all actually here. And so we're going to go for a dragon ride. So before we do, just anchor in your base chakra to the seat where you're sitting. Okay, I'm just asking Gaia to bring her energy around and ground our bodies down to the earth. Thank you so much for taking care of us and for helping us in our journey. Okay. Might feel like we're going through a doorway now. We're in some kind of a hallway in this, like cut into the side of the mountain. There are flames along the wall, kind that you can pick up with a handle, like giant matches. Okay, I would like you to get one of those each, please. Just take the one that is closest to you. You'll notice that if you are clairvoyant, which you have seen, you may see different colours or flecks of colours. You may sense that you're somewhere where the walls are really close together. If you have sensing, you might smell, you might just know, you might feel the airflow. It's just drawing us forwards. And so let's move forwards. We're in a place where our voice echoes and there are a lot of voices humming. There's a giant flame in the middle of this space. We're actually in a cave of ancient dragons, and they're welcoming us in. If you look or sense upwards, you'll maybe what I can see is like little points at the top of the cave. These are actually the shadows cast from the flame on the heads of the giant ancient dragons. The ancient dragons are about 50, more than 50 meters tall. Oh my gosh. Okay. These ones have been alive for millions of years. They've transitioned to, they're telling me, Wendy, this is dimension 11, but we are transmitting ourselves to dimension 7 as well. Like like an echo, or like the shape of us is, we're allowing that to step down some dimensions, and then the humming brings kind of like the shadow. It feels like a shadow of where they're standing down to, just, it's almost like just above our head space or just in front of our eyes. So I'm actually feeling quite warm on the on the right side of my body. So I'm guessing there is a dragon nearby. Yes, yes, there is. Okay, for you it might be a different part of your body. Just know that you're completely safe here. Um, They ask you to come close to the flame. They ask you to look into the flames. They ask you to remember the flame within you, within your heart. And they wish to fan that flame for us before we come back to Earth. It's amazing. Cool. All right. So I'm now going to, I believe, channel through some dragon light language. It carries frequency, to basically help our heart flame, which can get, very kind of let down, I guess you could say, through, by going through times in our life that feel dark. Okay, we use the word dark for a reason. So they would like to, give us back strength within our heart space for our journeys. Thank you so much. Okay, if you just open up your energy field with the intention to receive, what is for your highest good, that's all that you need to do. Um, Shustakaya, Paya, Kajoha, Sayokawaya, Paya, Soyaya Manaka. Remember that you are strong. Remember that brave is a word for children, that you are more than brave. We are here to impart courage to your souls. Yeah. Ayoyawada kaya sualaya. Aya gulaya bayaka. Oya saraganaya. Luna saya ganara. Luna saya ganara. Aya kuna la 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 suya kanya ka. Iya la 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 buda kana tesumanya ko ina wanda. Tu la ni ne kanya hanya hua. Where the way feels closed, it is opening. Uya la haja ya kanya hanya hua. Siwa yo wa na ha hu. Sia kwaya kwaya. Oh, yeah. All opposition that seems to be opposition is dissolving or dissolved. Saya kwaya ha. They're saying, rise up on the wings of the dragons here. Climb up, climb up on a dragon. And we will take you for a ride. Haya suyaya. Hasunaya kanya puva. Might notice that you're up in the sky now. Hey, usuya kaya ha. Haya kuya. It's saying, look how fast we travel. You may travel this fast with us. Haya ushwa. Ushwa. Mm. Hi, yeah, Sunya. I can see all these dragons landing in people's backyards. So if you feel like you're coming back home, you are. Hi. Okay, you've just been delivered back home around your back door if you have a back door. Please walk back inside just with your imagination wherever you feel like you've landed. If you feel like you're in the same spot, that's great. Just come back in and sit back inside your body. All right, because our awareness went outside of our physical body. Just come and sit back down. Amazing. All right. So I feel that that is what they wanted to share with us today. That's so much fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that should also have left your heart just feeling like mine feels like it's a bit on fire right now. Okay, just allow that heart energy that you're feeling now that's been activated, just allow that to flow through your chakra system where it is needed to clear. Some of it may move up, some of it may move down. You might feel it swirling around your spine or around parts of your body or up around the top of your head. All right. And we're just releasing what is in excess. So if you feel like you've got a bit too much energy, okay, I'm just going to, I'm calling in the beautiful energy of the wind to swirl around us from Gaia. Saying thank you to the dragons so they may go back to their home. Those that are yours may be sitting out beside you or out the backyard or on your roof somewhere. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you so much. All right, so back down to earth, wriggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. I'm just going to dissolve the energy space out now. And for those of you who'd like to ask questions, I'm just going, or have a chat, I'm just going to stop the recording now and then we can chat. So any cords, ties or bonds created in this session, we're just releasing them, letting them go back to source. Great gratitude to the beautiful dragon spirits who took us on this journey today, and to the guides and angels who supported us in this journey and who channeled information through at the start of this session. Much gratitude.